Hey YouTube, this video is quite random, but you know what? I am so impressed with myself. I'm actually using uh, unconventional tools to pull up vinyl plank flooring off of the bathroom floor. I'm going to be replacing it with better looking vinyl flooring and vinyl flooring that isn't broken up and all over the place like the floor that it is right now. So anyways, there's all kinds of people telling you to use maybe something more flat to lift up vinyl flooring that you have on your floor that has glue on it. But I am finding that the easiest thing to do is to just lift up a corner, like just pry it upwards a little bit so that you can get a hold of the corner. And then use needle nose pliers. I'm doing this with one hand because of the camera. So just a minute, I'm going to get a grasp on it. So now I've got a grasp of the tile with the needle nose pliers, and then just literally pull up. And again, doing this with one hand, a little bit different, but get the picture. You just pull upwards. And the vinyl tile will just come up and the pliers won't let it go, so you won't drop it or anything. So that's it. Basically just pull up the tile with needle nose pliers. That's a little tip you don't see the professionals tell you, but works beautifully. Also, if you don't have a jigsaw would work the best, but if you have rounded corners like this, I just made an example here on the old plank flooring here. And with the vinyl tile, you can actually use these pruning shears, if you have pruning shears, to cut a curved area pretty easily. You can just take a little bit off at a time if you're kind of worried about overcutting, but in general, you just cut. So I cut into it accidentally, but the idea here is to just go take a little bit at a time, like the tip of the shears, and just snip off a little bit at a time. It's really hard with one hand with the camera, but the idea is to just create a line and follow along the lines, and that way you don't need to buy any expensive tools if you don't already have them in order to do curves, because when you have these projects, there's always going to be some little area that might have a curve to it, and if you only have a circular saw or something that only makes straight cuts, then it's going to be a little bit more expensive to go out and buy some special tool just for curves. If you have a jigsaw already, that's great, but if you don't, and you happen to have something like gardening shears, or even buy a pair of gardening shears, that's going to be a lot cheaper than buying another tool. And you can see here, it's not a perfect cut, but you can always go back. If you undercut, you can always go back and just take a little bit more off, till you get exactly what you want. So there's my tip. Hope everybody's doing well. God bless you, and thank you for watching.